Det her historien om Kaja og Eirik. Et stabilt ektepar uten de helt store problemene. Men det var før de nye naboene flyttet inn.
We wrote it very much together, but she was the main screenwriter. We started up the project together and been writing on it for 2-3 years. So when writing, we saw all from real comedies to very indie kind of films to deep dramas, and I think kind of the mixture of everything helped us to balance between drama and comedy. The main character, she's from the southern part of Norway, and the southern part of Norway is they're known for being very kind of happy Christians. They smile the whole time, but actually a while ago they said that in this very happy part of Norway there's the highest rate of suicides.
Hi.
Well, I think what's typical Danish is for Danish women they're a bit cooler and more closer to Europe and stronger in a way, and perhaps a bit colder. But there are also women that we kind of look up to. So I think choosing a Danish woman, she didn't have to be Danish for the film, but I gained also by choosing her something kind of more worldwide, a cooler woman.
Hun har aldrig haft så god sex.
Der vil den. They have a lot of scenes in the snow. How difficult is that technically to pull off in terms of, keeping the snow without footprints, with all the crew's footprints and all that?
Well, yeah, it's most hard for the sound because you hear the whole team walking around behind you with big snowy shoes and so that was a bit difficult, and yes, also we had to find paths to go only here, and but mainly we were pretty free to film everywhere, so we kind of adjusted it to where the snow was nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Now during that time of year you have limited sunlight, right?
Yes.
How many daylight hours are there in that?
Well, I think like the sun was up at 10:30, something like that, and then it was down started going down at 3-4 o'clock.
Wow, so you have five good hours of direct sunlight.
It was we were kind of running around during those light hours, and then we had to just kind of play around that.
Now, when you write the script, is that something you consider, the weather conditions? I mean, you could have said it during the summer when there's more light, or...
Well, actually, we wrote the script for fall, but then we had to postpone the what do you call it? The shooting. So it became a winter film afterwards.
Okay, I see. So it was a practical...
It was a practical thing, and when deciding that, we went into the script and said, okay, we need to put this scene inside and this scene outside, and we had to do some adjustments because of the light. We saw that there were too many scenes outside.
Like leker best. Ta temperaturen på forholdet. Det er spændende.
Hvilket yrke vil du blive som barn? Vil du forlade din partner på grund af et tilfældigt sidesprang?
Hvad var det, du faldt for hos din partner?
Men vi gjør jo ingenting sammen. Vi har ikke sex engang.
Ja, men du har jo hatt sånn underlivssopp.
I had a long casting session. I think for the female roles, I think I tried out almost all Norwegian female actors for the part, because it's very difficult finding especially the main character, which is supposed to be so happy and then have this horrible background, and without playing it with showing too many of the sore feelings, because then I think it would become a drama, as I was saying in the beginning, and you wouldn't feel so much for the character. You would probably be more irritated than feel for her. The main obstacles here was that we made the film in, like, we had some dogma rules when we wrote it. We wrote it for 2 locations, and it had to be shot in less than 20 days, and we had a very low budget. So it was, and the product was supposed to be like from the start of writing the script until a finished film. It was supposed to be a very much shorter process than a normal film, though we ended up breaking the rules and spent a lot of time doing the script.
That's not good. You're not going to get that dogma seal of approval.
Oh, the dogma people, they broke all the rules. If you see the films, they're like, what? They're supposed to shoot on DV cam or something. And then I saw, I don't know what it's called in English. I think one of the best dogma films. And I was thinking, how did they get all these fantastic pictures? How does it look this good? Because it's kind of rough, but then, and then I heard, well, they shot it in 16 millimeter, and they cheated. Everyone's cheating, but it's interesting writing and making a film with some rules for yourself. It kind of limits you, but then it also makes you think in another way. So it was a fun project to do in that way.
Now this is your first film, feature film, and you've been getting, I think you got the best film at Sundance. You were selected for the New Directors New Films, which is pretty prestigious. Now those are 2 very big feathers in your cap. How does it feel to have garnered so much success with your first feature?
Oh, it's fantastic. Like, you make a film and you want it to be good and you want people to see it, and then it's kind of just a bonus that it got picked out to Sundance and that it actually won, and it's a great opportunity for future projects, and it's just been a whole lot of fun.
Nei, det vet jeg at jeg ikke er, altså. Elisabeth er jo sikkert veldig mye bedre på... Jeg kan godt gjøre en gang til.